Meet Kuda Nhiwathiwa, a soft-spoken 36-year-old Zimbabwean investor who is spreading his empire across 2 continents, currently owning businesses in the United States and Zimbabwe, and was in Kenya to set up shop. He is a part owner of Powerhouse Enterprise in New York and is looking to set up learning and testing services, LTS, in Kenya. Born in 1975 in Mutare, the third largest city in Zimbabwe, and a University of Buffalo graduate in medical technology, Kuda started off his journey by staffing academic qualification under his belt, a feat he owes to his educator parents.
I'm the last born of 3 boys. I was born in a family of educators. My parents originally started off as teachers and eventually worked their way up in the Ministry of Education, becoming our educational officers.
He went through his entire school period in Zimbabwe, from preschool to A levels, saying that this prepared him for what he is today.
Was really more of a school that was very middle class, and so it gave an opportunity for me to interact with my peers, though we didn't have any of the rich kids in the school, and we used to always compete with some of the more expensive schools within the region.
After his A levels, he relocated to the United States for college, and he was forced to work for pay in order to survive. An experience, he says, convinced him to start his own businesses.
Some of my first jobs, during college, was a dishwasher at Chi-Chi's restaurant. For any people who are in America, it was a Mexican chain. For the longest time, I wouldn't eat Mexican. After I became a little bit more successful, because it reminded me of my poverty days.
He then started a business in Zimbabwe and left it running to his uncle, but it grounded to a halt on his uncle's death.
My first business was, it was called Powerhouse Consultants, and this was actually in Zimbabwe. I don't even list it anymore because it was a business that started with my late uncle. He literally funded it and gave me the opportunity, and I was very raw in business. I was selling computers and equipment to Zimbabwe, shipping them, and one of the things I learned in that first instance was business is not easy.
He sought employment and found work in a training company that will open doors for him into a technology field from the training he received.
Giving up was not an option. I was in a foreign country. Okay, and so giving up meant my survival. I knew I needed to be in business. I knew that I was destined to do something bigger. I didn't have the means, I didn't have the loans, I didn't have anything. So I went and took up a job within a training company, where essentially I started off as the person who went about setting up the classrooms, doing the installations for the trainers. And within the organization, they saw my eagerness and my knack for technology, and started offering me opportunities to sit in on some of the classes. And so that's where I was able to get this wealth of training.
It is this vast knowledge in Microsoft product that makes him a force to reckon with, having acquired a vast experience working in various capacities in education, legal, manufacturing, government, and finance. Microsoft acknowledged his knowledge and experiences and selected him to be an ambassador in Microsoft launch events.
I started with no capital, and I learned the hard way. I think what's most important in business is your conviction, your vision, and your relentless pursuit for excellence, not perfection. Excellence means even without capital, you are doing the best you can with the resources you have.
Using his experiences, Kuda believes that Africa is the next emerging market, and that is why he has chosen to come and invest in the region, and considers Kenya the business hub and leader for the East African region, and plans to invest to a tune of $1 million in Kenya alone. He cites the culture in Kenya as one that values education and self-improvement, making it ripe for such a business as LTS.
We chose Kenya as our headquarters because I think Kenya is the business leader within the Eastern African region. We are going to be within the rest of East Africa. Our next stop will be will be Dar es Salaam, and then we'll then look at Southern Sudan. Looks very interesting. Uganda. We already have are registered in Zimbabwe as well.
When not working, Kuda enjoys traveling globally. He is also an avid sports fan who enjoys watching American football, soccer, tennis, and playing pool. He is not married but says he is in a relationship and plans to ship base and come and live in Kenya. Philip Keitany for Money and Power.